gonna go too crazy because we got another legend in the building. He just chimed in. Bobby Digital's locked in and loaded. The RZA himself. What's happening, my brother?
Bong bong. What up, family?
Word up, man.
Thank you
for making it.
I got one question. Is Neil really on his bed like that, or that's like a picture, yo?
No, he on the bed.
That's how you doing it, son. It's just like, man, the quarantine is working for you. What up, family? How y'all brothers doing, yo?
All's well.
It's good. Blessed, man. Blessed, man. How you doing? How's everything?
All blessed, all blessed. You know what I mean? I just got off the phone, yo, with the legend, Mario Van Peebles and shit, talking about, New Jack City. I don't know, y'all remember New Jack City, right?
Yeah.
He's just telling me all these stories, yo, about how that shit went down and shit. I'm thinking about having them come and help me out on season 2 of the Wu series. You know what I mean? Give them a few episodes to direct, and because we're about to go into the deeper into that 90s shit. So I was just chopping up with him and just, out here just building, just keeping, the culture, really putting the culture in places that we didn't think it was going to make it to, you know what I mean?
No doubt. No doubt, man. I mean, I feel like the conversation could go so many directions with you, and it's crazy, because I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, you the new Mario Van Peebles. You doing movies, you producing shows, obviously the music thing, the Good Humor record, which is so needed. It's just so much going on, I guess let's start with the soundtrack for the movie you produced. Let's talk about Cutthroat City, and that success and what's going on with that first.
Well, Cutthroat City, it's based in New Orleans, but at the same time, it's about 4 young black men, or young men, right? Because one brother is actually a white brother, you know what I mean? And he's hold on.
Like us.
Everybody yelling at the kids.
Yeah, I'm on a Zoom. I thought I was on a jack. Nah, you know what I mean? Got like 50 DJs and shit. Oh, because I moved. Okay. Anyway, yo, bong, I'm back in the building.
No
So, like I said, I ain't from New Orleans, but the story of 4 young men, you know what I mean, who got aspirations to make it somewhere and end up seeing those aspirations turn to desperations. That could be anywhere. That could be Chi-Town with the gun violence, you know what I mean? That could be Flint with the poison water. That could be Staten Island, you know what I mean? When the crack hit us, it hit us like a hurricane. So the movie is touching on when your aspirations turn to desperations, what's your options, right? And for us, a lot of our options is just either street pharmaceuticals, you know what I mean? Or as they call it, pocket entrepreneurship, you know what I mean? Digging pockets or whatever. So the film goes into that. And then the soundtrack, I have my brother Adrian Miller, who, he manages Anderson Park. He came on as my music supervisor and just really brought together a lot of good music. You know what I'm saying? Me and Ghostface also came together and we blessed a couple tracks. And I think the one that 36 is repping hard right now is called Fighting for Equality. You know what I mean? And let me say something about that real quick. The punchline of fighting for equality is that's what we fighting for, yo. Like, as a man, I'm not fighting for nobody to give me nothing, yo. I don't need nothing from somebody to give me. Right. But don't block my opportunity to get it for myself, yo. That's all. We fighting for equality. We don't need no pity. We don't need no hand-me-downs, but don't cock block me. You feel me?
There's a seat at every table. That's all I say.
Hey,
exactly.
Is this the movie with Meek Mill gonna be in it? Nah,
Meek Mill ain't in this one. This one is Shameik Moore, Terrence Howard, Wesley Snipes, T.I.'s in it, Cat Graham, my man Demetrius Shipp, who played Tupac, is up in there.
Word.
Ethan Hawke, you know what I mean? And a bunch of other cool individuals.
Dope. All right, let's get into the record, and then we're gonna come back. We get into some more joints because there's I like the soundtrack because it got a lot of new artists too. So we're gonna get into all of that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Tristan, be quiet for a second. I don't want to hear it in the background. Just knock that out.
Yeah, man. All right, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's our Fighting for Equality. RZA, Ghostface, classic joint. Man, I got so many places to go with this, man. I heard Ghostface say he's watching Bitcoin, his money through Bitcoin.
He one of the first dudes to get into that Bitcoin world. You know, Tony, you know what I mean? You got to keep that product how he want it. You know what I mean?
We talk about WooCoin. When is that coming? You know what I mean? When is 36 Chambers coin going to drop?
It's in development. You know what I mean? It's in development.
Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Dope. All right, let's get. I want to play some more joints from the album. We'll play another joint, and then I want to talk about the Good Humor record, and I'm gonna open it up for everybody because everybody got questions. I know they hit me. The chat is on fire. If you ain't on the chat, that's where it goes down, RZA. Just so you know, the chat on Zoom. So
yep, I'm a little. My finger, my trigger finger on the chat is kind of soggy. Because, you know what I mean? Because I'm with the Zoom, but I don't be bunging yet. But I get it soon.
It's all good. It's all good. All right, we're gonna get into another joint. Let's rock this right here. All right, that's the wrong record, man. What the hell is going on here? 1 second, y'all. Do this right. Let me do this right. Sorry. It's messed everything up.
Our body.
Super hard.
Hard.
Yeah, that's fire right there.
They got another verse. He got another version with my man. DJ Paul had hopped on that, but I think from 3-6 he hopped on that too. So we got to get that version back around to y'all too. Right there, that's Ghostface and my man Hugh Hef. You know what I mean? Hugh Hef is
bro.
It's coming through.
Ghost went into a whole nother style I never heard. Like it didn't even sound like Ghost. For real. You have to listen to really like hear that that's Ghost. He like flipped it up. He on some like, you know, I guess digital drill shit. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, RZA. Adrian Miller just jumped on. When you mentioned him, I hollered at him. So he's on right now.
Hey, would it be like?
Yo, you know I'm loving it, Bobby. I'm loving this, baby. Come on.
Bong.
Yeah, Gumbo stepped in too, by the way.
Oh, what? Oh, man.
Yeah,
So what? Could we rock that joint?
Please, be our guest.
Which record is it? I got Dr. Evil. What's Dr. Evil?
Hell yeah.
Purification.
Which record y'all got? Which record's y'all record? I'm playing Dr. Evil.
Purification.
All right, Dr. Evil is Lou from Paradise. Purification is the gumbo joint.
All right, I'm going to find that next. We're playing Dr. Evil.
That was flame too. I like that.
Boom back.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah,
he was gassing on that.
Yeah, he from Shaolin, from Ghost old neighborhood too, West Brighton. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean, bringing in some young energy. You know what I mean? Just keeping it, keeping spreading that culture. That's how we do it.
Yeah. Right. So, all right, you know what? I'm gonna play the Purification, and then we're gonna go into some questions because I know Cass is burning up with the questions. All right, here we go. Yeah.
That rap shit.
Man.
Hell yeah.
Fire. Fire.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Another one.
Fire.
Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that.
A lot of forward going on. A lot of forward going on.
Yeah, man.
All right, so listen, man. Let's open it up. I know everybody got questions and whatnot. Let's not bombard, but let's talk to RZA and everybody who's on with him. Let's go.
So Riz, big salute. First off, you know what I mean? Long time forever, Wu-Tang forever. I wanted to ask you because you I see it came out here not too long ago about either the sale or the purchase of your masters. And we watching these Kanye rants and all this bullshit, whatever, about trying to change the game and all that. I was just wondering what was the motivation behind that to move for you?
A move like that, right? It's not the sell, wasn't the sell. I went to a partnership on my masters, you know what I mean? So some of, as songs get older, they start generating less in all reality, right? Because they're getting less exposure. But yet they still got value in the sense of there's millions of people that have that music in their genetics, let's call it, in our DNA. You know what I mean? If I say protect your neck or chest box, and you could relate to that. But now, how do I take those songs and then bring them forward to 2020 and keep them to extend themselves up to 2050, right? Well, it's going to take, in most situations, it's going to take some type of corporation and other structures to help do that by placing those songs in new areas that creates new revenue. So that goes back to me, for instance, even creating the Wu-Tang series, it now opens up an opportunity to reintroduce the music, the culture, right, and the song catalog. And so for me, I'm at the age and at the business level of doing a partnership with a person who I did business with years ago too. That's one thing about, if you do business, yo, hopefully over the course of this travels, whether you're a DJ, MC, producer, that you meet some good people that's also rising in power and rising in position. And then if you do, then you could go to them and y'all could just re-collaborate that energy. The man that I did the partnership with, the company's called Hypnosis, but the gentleman is called, his name is Merk. And when I had a big problem back in, I think it was like 01, yo, I just dissolved the entire Wu-Tang production. I had a big law problem with V2 Records, and then there was a company called Sanctuary. You know what I mean? And that company came in, dropped a hill in my hand. You know what I mean? Sometimes all you need is a little hill to get you back. You know what I mean? Get your ones up. Merk came through. He was a fan of my music. Threw a hill in my hand, and I went and I recorded an album called Birth of a Prince. And that built our relationship. And now here we are years later doing another big business deal on multiple levels.
So long game move, I'm assuming, correct?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
It's immediate and long at the same time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Take care of the immediate pleasure, but it also got some long-term gain.
Okay. But you was able to keep, I guess, rights?
I did. Yeah, I did a partnership.
Word. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, I was just trying to understand it because I'm involved in some other venture capital cats, and you know, just was curious how it panned out on your side. So.
Yeah. Look, some people's gonna just let their whole load go. You know what I mean? If you're at a certain age, you might want to do that. I'm still young and vigor in the sense of I'm really active in what I'm creating for the culture. And so this activity means I'm not ready to cast my chips in, but it may come a time, you know, I think just to share this with your audience and to share this with our DJs and for you just as a person, you ask me a question, I'll give you the answer. So one of the pioneers of this type of philosophy was really David Bowie. Years ago, Bowie, he did a asset exchange for capital. You know what I mean? I think he might have took 100 for that, you know what I mean? And he kind of put his past into a value. And then he built his future. You know what I mean? And then I heard that after a period of time, because it's, you know, 10, 20 years later, he kind of maybe have regained it or increased the value of it so much to something that was worth $1 is now worth $5. Even though he's only getting $2.50 of that $5, when he first had it was only $1. So it's a growth for everybody. So that's something that you know, that artists could look forward to. You know, when you start getting past that 40-year-old mark, you can start looking for that type of techniques.
And just looking at this will be the last piece on it, but was the move motivated around the whole, I guess the move into the, you know, the stream space?
Now for me, it was just motivated from me having the activity in the film space. You know what I mean? So I have what you would call an aggregator. You know what I mean by that?
Yeah, for sure.
You go over that? All right.
All right, word, man. Well, big ups, no doubt, man. Always fire with you.
Bung bung.
So the future piece, that's what my question is. So I respect the whole building off your past. That's amazing. That's awesome. For the future now, 36 Chambers is now the new vehicle to promote, well, to produce, market, everything all over again, sort of like the rebirth of everything you've been doing. Is that sort of the lane? So like all these new records, everything's going to be coming out through that. You know, what's the future with 36 Chambers?
Yeah, so 36 Chambers, which I know some people think of corporation, INC or LLC. I call it 36 Chambers ALC. It's a lifestyle company, you know what I mean? It's going to be putting out, you know, future music from the team, grabbing young artists, giving them a chance. We got young brothers from both coasts, a young brother from Chicago. Just being that, you know, it's a way of giving back, but yet still entrepreneurial, building forward at the same time. We also got this thing called 36 Cinema, which is crazy. I'm going to talk about that for one quick second. So it's just like on 36 Cinema, right? We get like 5,000 people, right, to come and watch a movie together at the same exact time, 9 p.m. on a Friday night. And it may be an old Kung Fu movie. And then they all chatting to each other. And during quarantine, right, you got families who can't get around each other and can't really have that. It's different than watching Netflix, because Netflix, you just, you know, you watch it at your own, you know, your own time schedule. For this particular gag, everybody shows up at 9 o'clock. And at one point we had 7,000 people just sitting there watching the same film and chatting with each other about things they love. So 36 is looking to, you know, to build communal experiences, to keep the music going. As you hear on the Cutthroat City soundtrack, you hear some of the boom bap vibe, you hear the modern production vibe. If you go into my man, the Bad Man from out of brother from the South who dropped a hot song on there, you'll see that it's incorporation of culture. You know, I know at our age, at one point, we thought the culture was going like this and people trying to fight for their position. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Everything that's happening is part of evolution. You know what I mean? And if we don't evolve as a unit, then somebody get left in the cave. You know what I mean? And my duty, being that a man who did leave the cave and was able to evolve myself into other worlds, whether it's in the entrepreneurship or even in the movie shit, or now with a label that could get other young kids a chance to express their art without that filter. That's part of evolution. And keep in mind that it ain't, you know, I think KRS once said, like, hip hop was only 20 years old back then. Right now, hip hop is still the youngest form of music on the earth, yo. And we don't even got a lot of, like, you know, like a lot of people that we don't have no 70-year-old rock and roll Rolling Stones yet, right? And we may think that we can't have that, but we can if we allow the young, the old, the middle passage, or to realize it's one culture evolving together. 36 Chambers is going to do its best to be a company that represents that.
Awesome. All right.
See, I got a question.
I take one more before I got to jump on with these lawyers.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Let me real quick. I'm wondering how are you able to navigate wearing multiple hats in your productions? Like, I see most of your movies come with, if not all, have come with a soundtrack as well. And I'm sure producing at your tier, the music production takes up just as much time and is just as daunting as film production as well. And it's a whole totally different game. So how do you navigate, you know, wearing those multiple hats?
Yeah, well, the film is actually the hardest, to be honest with you, because in film, you know, I'm dealing with 300-400 people that I'm the boss of, you know what I mean? And all these departments, and that burns every brain cell. The music, it's kind of easy for me now because I've mastered that. In the film, I'm still growing. But the way you do it, yo, I would say it's like, as a DJ, you can understand that you may have a R&B set, you may have a reggae set, you know what I mean? You may have a techno set, dance music set, hip hop set. But all these sets is your choice, your flavor, how you move that crowd, because you mastered your craft. I'm an artist. I'm very comfortable that Allah blessed me with the artistic ability. And I'm able to put on different hats because I approach every hat I put on, even entrepreneurship, I approach it as an artist.
All right, I know you got. I gotta ask one last question about this Good Humor joint.
I had the best question.
How did the Good Humor record come about? The whole, well, it's not, you know, the reproduction of the ice cream song.
Yeah, I mean, look, the original joint that was out there is called Turkey in the Straw. All right, it was, you know, at first it was an Irish song that made it to America, just like the national anthem was a song from a bar that became our national anthem. But this Turkey in the Straw song, it was used for racial slurring. It was like, nigga, get a watermelon, nigga, get a watermelon shit. You know what I mean? And when the truck is going down the street, it's saying that, yo, because that's what it said before, you know, in the 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s and all that, right? So Good Humor, who, you know, who supply the trucks with a lot of ice cream, they was like, yo, we should change it. Because the original ice cream truck was Good Humor. And then they sold that part of their business. So they had nothing to do with it. But I think as a corporation, and hope more corporations do this, they took it upon themselves like, yo, we could change it. Let's you know, they respect the RZA. They probably, I think they read my book, The Tao of Wu. So they know that I'm about positivity. And they reached out and was like, yo, would you be interested in changing this negative and replacing it with something positive? And I was like, yo, that's what I'm all about. I'm about a better tomorrow, yo. And so they negotiated it with me, got my team involved, and I was like, yo, I sat down in front of my piano, which I'm in front of right now, and had my wife and my son come, you know what I mean, come play coach, make sure that it wasn't no rah-rah, bring the motherfucking ruckus, you know what I mean? And produce something that was joyful, full of love, you know what I mean? And that was the bong bong of it.
Man, awesome. I know you gotta go, man. People
yo, get that other brother his chance real quick though. He busting like he was Carrie Slay. What up, fam?
If it's all right, I just want to do an old school question for you, man. Because my big brother is Orlando Fenderson. If you remember him.
With that Orlando and Bigger B?
He was the first one that took you out when you guys did Wu-Tang, the very first promo.
I love Orlando. We used to call him the Rockhead brothers.
Yeah.
With the big ball heads.
Yeah. So he showed me a picture where you had all the Wu-Tang niggas in the Astro van. I just want to know how many fights there were, who got left in the van. I just want to know. That's what I want to know. How'd you niggas
you want to know the real shit?
That tour?
Hey, y'all. I'm D-Train. You're going to have to watch season 2 because we're going to show all that shit, yo. Nah, it got crazy. Those days, I'll tell you one quick story, and I'll paraphrase it. One day we was in Texas, yo, and Texas wasn't really into Wu just yet, you know what I mean? You know, they was into more of the slow hip-hop, and we had was Protect Your Neck and Method Man. It was just like, you know what I mean? It was like, yo, they wasn't really feeling that at the time, you know what I mean? And yo, a big bar fight broke out, yo. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about tore the place down. Bigger B had to run to the truck, Orlando. Everybody trying to get each other out, jumping in. They had ratchets in the parking lot. You know what I mean? Yeah. And at the end of the day, though, you know, we got out of that, no scars or whatever, and we came back and we rocked Texas. But at the end of the day, the promoter himself, you know, paid us $100 to do the show. It was just $100 for 10 motherfuckers. All right. We get back to the hotel. We're like, yo, let's go get some beer, something with this $100. Nigga, the $100 was artificial. It was a fake $100 bill. The nigga paid us $100 counterfeit. You know what I mean? That's how gritty it started. You know what I mean? Right. So bong bong. You know, a seed can't grow into a tree. Brothers, man, I want to thank y'all, yo. Adrian and I'm going to stay on the kick a little longer, but thank y'all for rocking. I'm gonna chime in another day with y'all, brothers.
Please.
Thanks for having us